Alright, stream is started. Hello everybody. How are you doing, guys? How are you doing? Alright. Alright. Oh, we need to share with Sarah. Alright. We had to reconnect on Discord, guys. We are back. Happy hump day, guys. It is hump day again. Sarah, are you... Hump day. Are you ready to hump? Hump. Let's hump. Let's hump this day. Hump this day together. Wednesday, it's hump day. Hump day is a lot easier to spell. Not everybody knows how to spell Wednesday. There's one way to find out. Don't blame your perversion on other people, Sarah.
It's because it's the middle of a normal work week for people. That's why it's called that. Kind of like you're going over the hump of the hill.
Right.
So we just go.
So you don't want me to call it
I'm
hump day no more.
irritating you sometimes.
you do not want me to call it hump day.
I think we should call it Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yes.
What do you call that on the screen right there? What does that say?
Montezuma's Revenge.
Why is Montezuma's Revenge in small letters, but the company Databyte is in huge? Do you see anything wrong with that?
Make sure you know who made it.
Mm-hmm. See that?
Yeah.
Alright. What year did this come out, Sarah?
1984. That's when it was copyrighted.
Now this is old.
Mm-hmm. Hey, now to call that old is calling ourselves old.
Bam. Go. Oh, it's our hero. It's
1984.
Parker Brothers.
I remember the 80s very well.
Oh my god, look at that. Well, look at that skeleton down there. Alright, so, Sarah?
Well, I can see it, but people in the stream can't see
I can't kick this door down. What the hell is wrong? This silly game. Ah. Kick. Kick. I can't kick the door down, Sarah. What are these right here? I can't get those burgers or whatever they are. What the hell?
Burgers.
What are they? They look like burgers.
They're pots.
They're what?
Pots.
Pots? Oh, okay.
Clay pots. Pots.
I thought they were burgers.
They're not burgers.
Okay, so I see a key here. What is this key for, Sarah? And how do I get it?
Something.
Well, how do I get it?
Jump.
Oh my god, you're so smart. Okay, so we got, looks like we got
That's
5 lives up
you
there.
keep me around for.
Uh-huh. I had no idea what to do there. In fact, I'm full of it, guys, because I played this game many hours back on my Commodore 64 called Montezuma's Revenge, and it is definitely one of the classic games from the Commodore 64. Anybody that's played this game back on the Commodore 64 would probably tell you this was a masterpiece. It was a lot of fun. So now that we have a light blue key, Sarah, which door should we go through? Right or left?
Is that a blue key? Because it kind of looks silver on my screen.
Yeah, it's light blue on my screen.
Okay. Whichever one you feel like.
I'm waiting until you give me an answer.
I'll say let's go right.
Okay. Oops, I fell on my head.
Oh, that's sad.
There we go. Alright. So one of my lives is gone. I have a snake here. How should I kill the snake, Sarah?
Don't fall on your head.
Should I jump on it?
You can if you want to. Why are you asking me? You played this game before.
Oh. Well, I killed it, but I killed myself as well. Alright, so you have to go down the ladder, because if I fall off the edge, I'll land on my head and lose a life. Da, 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 da. What do you think about those sound effects, Sarah? Da-da-da-da.
I honestly think, and like I've said before, I think it sounds kind of like the beginning of the song "La Cucaracha."
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's cute.
Dang it. Well, the jumping is hard here with the stick. I do remember that. Sometimes the game was a little bit hard to jump diagonally. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna get this key here. We're gonna go to the right. Yeah, spiders are going that way. They scare me, so I'm gonna go this way. I don't know if I want that
Collect
key
your
or not.
key.
Let's go ahead and get it. Yeah. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, come on, tough guy, you can do it.
Oh god. Oh, that scared me. That was a near miss. Oh gosh. Look at all these conveyor belts, Sarah. I may lose both my
And they
lives here.
disappear.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's happy days, isn't it? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. For those
Welcome to the
watching.
stream, guys. Dang it.
Oh, you burned up. I like
This-
how when you die, it's a puff of smoke. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got
You are
a
just,
weapon.
ooh, a knife. Or sword.
Hmm. Dang it.
Ah! And you just kind of faded out of existence. Oh, I think you're on your last person.
I'm on my last life already,
'Cause
yep.
Yeah, because you don't have.
I just
there
got an
you
extra
go.
life for getting over 10,000. What do you know?
I guess
Dragonus,
because
how you
didn't
doing?
have any little hats.
Yeah, I can't go through that door there because I don't have a dark blue key.
Hi, Dragoness. Welcome into the stream today.
Okay, we saw that screen before.
Oh no! Get hit by the
I need a
spider.
blue. I need a dark blue key somewhere.
You gotta keep looking. Jump.
Damn it!
Oh no! You're on your last little hat guy.
Yep, and I'm not anywhere close to another extra life.
That's interesting.
Dang it.
They Oh.
Game over.
They disappear after you hit them. Did you notice that? Hi, Lauren. Welcome in.
Laura, what's up, dude? Using his emojis for being a supporter of the channel. I can't thank him enough for that.
Yes.
The $5 a month. Sponsor, whatever you call it. It's funny that on Twitch it's a subscriber if you pay that monthly fee, but oh man, I am not good at jumping diagonally yet. Haven't mastered it.
Doing good, Dragoness, and yeah, it's always important to, especially when you have someone you know, a friend that is streaming. Yeah, it's important to support them.
What happened? What? That was a little bit buggy. Okay. Well, now we get a chance to not die to this skeleton guy. We're gonna go the same way and see if it crashes again.
You think it could just be a buggy bug?
Yeah,
What
maybe.
are in those pots?
I don't know. I can't
get those pots.
I can't get them. No.
Aw, dang. So it's just.
I remember trying to get those back when I played this back in the 80s on the Commodore, and I couldn't get them.
Wow. Wow, Laurent. Almost 10 months being a member.
Damn it.
Wow. Time flies, doesn't it?
There we go. Got a red key. Gotta be really careful here. There we go.
All right, Dragoness. Well, glad you could pop in for a few minutes.
Yeah, have a good day, Dragonus, if we don't see you again. Yep.
Aw, you got a wall in your way.
Now I have to jump, and I remember from back when I played this before, you can't get to the edge if you jump. If you go right to the edge here, no, it's not this one. Boink! What? Oops. I'm gonna end up falling on my head here. I know that. There we go. Okay, so right here, if we try to jump back on that middle thing, I need to jump back there and go on the air. But if I jump from like where both feet are on, I'll miss. I'll end up in the fire. So I do remember you have to have your like 1 foot almost off the edge. So it's not like, there you go, like right there. So now I'm in the perfect spot to jump there. It's really tricky. See?
Yeah, I'd say so.
You have to be pixel perfect in some of these spots to make it.
That would be a bit frustrating.
Walk right through him. That hammer only lasts a second. Now this one too is weird. I remember the spot here too. Like sometimes you'll jump to try to jump over that blue rope over there, and sometimes you'll hit the fire, and sometimes you won't. Really weird.
There's a lot of stuff down there. Oh.
Yeah, it's this one is one spot I never really liked, because sometimes you jump and you don't hit the fire, and sometimes you do. See, that time I didn't hit the fire, and I jumped. I did exactly the same jump. So I can't open that door there. All right, we're gonna go this way, I guess.
I can see how this would just be a very confusing maze.
Yeah.
After so long.
Time does fly, that's for sure, Lauren. Okay, this is gonna be tricky here. Oops, I forgot how damn hard this game was, I'm telling you. Oops, I didn't mean to use that sword on that guy. Oh, I forgot you can't just fall off. It doesn't look like it's that far of a drop, but... Alright. Game's tough as nails.
Don't forget that chain will kill you.
Close to an extra life, and my god, I need one. How many people know what this game is, or have ever heard of it, have ever played it? How many people does it look like a fun game that they would play? And this is funny that you don't see any games on Steam like this. I mean, you see people trying to create games like this, and you see people trying to create games like this in 3D and stuff, you know, like that. But you don't see simple little 2D games, adventure games like this anymore. Ah, dang it. Oh my god, we got a jumpy skeleton now. I got an extra life, yay. So those gold nuggets are worth 1,000 apiece.
Jump, jump, jump. Oh, he's gonna jump right on you.
Oh, good thing I got a sword.
Never heard of it? Yeah. Well, it's said, you know, it is an older game.
I don't know why you would think this is old.
Commodore, and it was also on the Atari. What did you say?
I don't know why you'd say this is older, Sarah. This is, it's only...
It is older. It was 1984. You got for older.
It's only 36 years old?
Yeah.
Montezuma's Revenge, guys.
I think so. 84.
So... Does this look like a game you would play, Lauren? If you saw this game on Steam for $5 or whatever, would you buy it? Would you play it? What inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, I would. But then again, this reminds me, you know, of playing all the other Atari games. You know, the Bomber one, Pitfall, and all those different, you know, Atari games. So,
Damn it.
Pong. So, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot the frustrations
But for
of this
me,
game.
it's all nostalgia, you know.
Yeah.
That's
Great game. People love this game. But with some of these bugs and some of these pixel perfect requirements of this game, I think that this game might get a few complaints nowadays. This is a...
It would, because you had to be very right on the money to make, you know, they weren't as, games back then weren't as forgiving as they are now as far as jumping and things like that. So,
Right.
yeah.
And this is a AAA game, by the way, guys. So depends on how much money I have, but yeah, it looks like a fun little game. So, guys, I just want to go ahead and close this game out. Yes. And we never know what's going to happen, guys, but I do want to go ahead and show you guys, because you don't see any games like this on Steam anymore, these little games like this, Sarah. Sarah and I were talking about this, and
Oh yeah, we were talking about this last night.
we were talking about this yesterday, and so what do you guys think of, what does this look like? Red doors, blue door, start here, climb down the ladder. My guy, I actually drew this guy myself yesterday while I was on break, mind you, at work. So this is about 15-20 minutes worth of work. And the cool thing about this is, like I said, Sarah, I have these, so up here is where all your inventory would be, your keys, your weapons, your sword and stuff like that. Things like that. I have some ideas of how I'm going to do this game differently. But we looked it up on Google because I had every one of these is a room. The original Montezuma's Revenge from Parker Brothers back in 1984 had 99 different rooms to get through. I told Sarah yesterday that if I make a game like that and I make my own game, it'll have at least twice as many rooms. It'll be twice as big as Montezuma's Revenge ever was. I'll try to make sure that it doesn't have those little frustrating little spots where you have to be pixel perfect. It will be a lot more forgiving than that game ever was. And you'll have creatures and things like that that you'll have to avoid. My game might even have, you know, like bats flying around and you can duck, different things like that. So you can maybe duck or jump. So maybe my game would have bats and stuff like that. But it's kind of an exploratory adventure game where you have to find keys to get different things. So I have
other things.
Yeah, we have some ideas. We're not going to share everything yet because
it's very, very basic rough draft right now.
Yeah, very, very much in the rough draft. But I would like to create much as I've recreated other games like Asteroids and now Frogger, my own version of Frogger. Obviously, we know that Rock and Roll is sort of like Asteroids, but it takes Asteroids to a whole new level. And then Poggers takes Frogger to a whole new level. For example, you can never kung fu the shit out of snakes in Frogger. So this would be my kind of my own game, my own adventure game, inspired by Montezuma's Revenge, a game I spent tons of hours in back as a kid. I would like to recreate or bring that to life, the nostalgia of Montezuma's Revenge, back to Steam today as an indie game. So, as you can see here, Sarah, I'm pretty proud of the way my first character looks. I think I've drawn him, and so obviously he'll turn around. So if we look at this, I want to show you something here real quick, though. Remember how I told you that if I come in here and I go, let's create another room. Let's just create room 1. That's fine. And again, we make this the same size. Oops. 1600 by 900, 60 frames per second. And I go background, and I just want to show you how quick and easy this is. We're just going to go 25 by 25. We're going to take this off. Now that I've got the blocks drawn, the basic blocks of it, here's my brick, for example. I've got my player, I've got a ladder, I've got a blue door, red door. This is just what I've drawn so far. This is while I was on break yesterday at lunch, I do this, guys. So, for example, if I want to create a level, I'll just get my block, and I will Oops. Well, we're gonna move these. I got.
It's a little too far down there.
I got off track there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just move back up, and then. Oops. Gotta get better at drawing. All right, let's try this again. You know, for right now, we're gonna just change this to. Because these are 50 by 50, let's just go ahead and make these snap better. I think that'll help. There we go. Got off again, but okay.
Just fill it in.
Yep. So obviously I can make my fire and jumps and stuff like that. I could draw a fire here. But this is what I'm saying. This is how quick and easy drawing these levels are. So for example, if I wanted to make some stairs going up, see how easy that is? And get the basic idea for drawing all this stuff out for my different levels. I think that creating this game would be a blast. And obviously I'm going to draw some fire, and then I'm going to create some creatures and stuff like that.
Enemies and,
But right now, guys, you guys can help me think of a name for the game. But right now I'm calling it Gallenvar's Quest. Gallenvar's Quest is the name of the game right now. This may change. But, yeah, I mean, so if you see the sprite here, I've only... Oh, come on. Game Maker's being difficult again for some reason. Away. My computer is just freezing up for some reason. There we go. Damn. Right. Hello?
freezing on you again.
Yeah. Game Maker's freezing on me.
No,
There we go. See, it's open. It's just being weird. I don't know if it's Discord causing it to freak out or what, but yep. See, and then no, I'm pretty proud of this guy. I do think my art's getting better. Sorry, even though when you zoom it up, you're like, what the hell? What is on his face? That's just a credit.
Yeah, his face looks pretty weird.
Yeah, but you're never gonna see him that big. See, what you see is down here. So it's just a credit. I'll probably work on him a little bit and create a little more shadows. I need to create some more shadows, kind of like I did the pants with a jacket or whatever.
Well, like I said, it's an extremely
just to get things started. Yeah. But this is what we're talking about, guys. And yep, something that's, you know, I don't know if this is ever going to come out to Steam or whatever. This is just like sort of rough idea, something that might happen. Something I may work on, and we'll see. I just think it would be fun to create all those different rooms and create jumps and create monsters and put monsters in situations where they're, you know, moving back and forth. And not exactly, I wouldn't really call this a platformer because I don't want to have it depending on, oh yeah, it's not even playable right now. Yeah, you can't even move or anything like that. So if I play it, I mean, it's just gonna, I think it's just gonna.
Yeah, there's no way, not right now.
Yeah, I haven't.
It's just artwork.
It's just artwork. Yeah, there's no, I can't move or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, he's up in the air and all that, but so he'll probably start up here. You'll probably drop down.
You just drew it, and that was it. So, yep. Is it freezing again?
No. That time it did, yeah. Yeah, Game Maker, I think we've had this problem before when I've tried to stream Game Maker with
freezes on you a lot.
Yeah. I think if I don't remember what it was. I think it was something to do with Discord or something. We had something one time, Sarah. I don't think it, maybe I was thinking it was Discord, but it was something else. I don't remember what it was, but I don't know. I know we had this problem before when I was trying to work on a game. And
we were having this problem just before we started streaming.
Yeah.
It took forever.
But we're going to go ahead and get out of that, guys. We're going to go into Steam now.
Yeah, we have got some games.
So I want to go ahead and show you guys something real quick. I want to talk about something. This is one of my favorite old school Delaware games. We've talked about this. I mentioned this game in the past before. There's lots of games that have tried to copy BitBlaster XL from early 2016 now, but this was Nickervision Studios, one of my favorite small indie developers on Steam for sure. I think all of his games are a great value, but this was his first. And this is his space game, and I think he kind of came up with the first one that I've seen on Steam anyway, where you're auto-propelled and you're running around just trying to shoot stuff and not die. And it was BitBlaster XL. Now I got to admit that I like some other games that have basically copied his formula, like some other games better that have recently launched, such as what was it, Sarah? The space. Where the hell is it? I already forgot the name of it. Not Alien Shooter. The Mega Space Blaster, whatever the hell it's called.
Turbo Super.
Yeah. Super
Yeah,
Mega Space
that
Blaster
one.
Special Turbo. Yeah, I like this game better
Something
than.
like that.
But BitBlaster XL, this game's old, and I think it's been outdone now. So now I'm pretty excited to say that Nickervision Studios now has upcoming releases. Super BitBlaster. This is BitBlaster XL Super version. So he has a new version coming out, coming soon, and he basically talks about it here. Started creating. I think this is kind of cool. This is what indie developer like myself strives for, hopes that will happen. Is that you create a little game like this that people love, and it takes off, and word of mouth or whatever, and you end up making it big. This game, the first game, has over 5,000 reviews now, 97% positive reviews, and he's done well. Like I said, I did some math, and this game, since it came out in early 2016, has probably a safe estimate on how much money he's made off the game is probably $75,000 to $100,000. That's probably a real safe estimate on how much he's made on the game. A little game like this, $75,000 to $100,000, and I think that's a safe bet. He's probably made more. But he says, I started creating BitBlaster XL for Steam on a whim back in late 2015. I never could have guessed its release would change the entire direction of my life. Its success, however minor it may seem to others, has enabled me to spend more time learning about games, as well as recently allowed me to make games full-time as my profession. My younger self would never have believed it. I have been provided with so many amazing opportunities, I couldn't possibly describe them all here. And I couldn't have done the majority of this without the great support of the community that appeared out of nowhere to play my silly little arcade games. I want to thank you all. BitBlaster, or Super BitBlaster XL, is the next evolution of my original Steam game. In the last few years since its release, I've learned a lot more about Unity and C#. Using this, I have reworked many aspects of the game. I added a new co-op mode, new versus mode. This will be fun, so I can play my son at this game. I can play with somebody, I can play with my son or whatever. Improve the graphics and translations, new Easter eggs, and various other new things. I also completely overhauled the control scheme due to feedback, and while it's not a twin-stick shooter, the control scheme is so much more responsive. My decision to release this as a separate title, as opposed to just updating the original game, is because the changes are so drastic, I wouldn't want to upset the flow of the original Steam game. And I don't blame him for that. Why would you want to change a game that has 5,000 reviews and that's currently rated 97% positive reviews? Why risk, even though this might be bigger and better, Sarah, that there's going to be somebody that says, oh, this isn't as good, you ruined it. Even if it is better for most people, there's always going to be people saying, oh, you ruined it. So I agree with him completely on just creating a whole new, Super BitBlaster XL, a whole new game. I would agree with him there big time. He says, I have also learned a lot from fellow developers about self-worth, so the price will be higher than a single dollar this time around. I'm sure there will be folks that will be keen to pick apart this decision as greedy or selfish, but I imagine the people that really enjoyed the original and want to support indie creators will understand my choices. If you're still interested, please remember to add this game to your wish list. I greatly appreciate your feedback and will do my best to ensure lengthy support for my games. Please contact me through Twitter, my website, Nickervision Studios, or the forums. If you want to discuss an issue with the game, something misleading on the store page, or just if you want to say hello. Thank you again for taking a moment to read this. Adam Nickerson from Nickervision Studios. And yeah, I'm excited for this one. I mean, you guys know me. I like these little space shooters. I love Nickervision Studios. I love what he's done. And want to go ahead and mention as well, guys, one of the game we're going to go ahead and play, we're going to try right now, is this guy, one of my favorite games, even better than Bit Blaster XL, as much as I love it. My favorite game by Nickervision Studios is Ding Dong XL. I've played this game in the past at least a couple of times. Now he has a new infinite mode. So he says, you know, he's added a whole new infinite mode to the game. He's improved the graphics and stuff like that on this one as well, I believe. So let's go ahead and jump in and try his new infinite mode. Guys, if you guys want this game as well, let me go ahead and copy the link. This game is on sale right now for 49 cents. So again,
Wow.
a fantastic deal.
Yeah, and I've played it, and
Yeah.
it is so much fun.
Have you bought this game yet, Laurent? You're still there? So, start. Do we have a chance for the, here we go. Infinite, that's gonna be the infinite mode right there. Alright, what do we got going on here? What the hell?
Oh, this is different.
Yeah, way different.
Oh,
Why I want to try this. What? Alright.
oh my goodness.
Let me go into, let's go back real quick. Back. I'm gonna turn the volume up a little bit so you guys can hear it. There we go. Because I love the music to this game.
Just make sure it's not drowning you out.
Yeah.
That looks like
Let's see if we can figure this out.
How your little thing. Oh my goodness gracious, he's coming right after you.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
And this one's very different.
Yeah, very different. I like that it's included in the... Oh, crap. Okay, so I can't move. Remember, this game is only... it's only one click. You can't turn or... You know, you can't... You either move up or down.
Red line is bad. We know that much.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. I see how you do it. You just got to go back and forth. Like the other mode, you could only go back and forth once you reach the top or the bottom. Now we have a whole mode where you can go back and forth anytime to try to dodge these things. This is cool. This is fun. So he's made a great game even better. He hasn't increased the price. It's 49 cents right now, guys. And he's just taken an already great game and made it even better. Damn. This is hard.
Yeah. It's way harder. You'll get there.
I think I bought this game for you, Sarah.
You
Okay.
did.
I have to try this.
Yeah.
You have to try this new infinite mode out sometime soon.
I know. Yeah, I've played the original. You
Hmm.
laughed at me many times here.
And you loved it, though.
The
You-
game because I was playing it.
And yeah, because you were addicted. Because I remember you sat there playing it over and over again, like one more time, one more time. Yep.
Yeah.
Damn it! I'm so bad at this. Okay, let me show you guys. Let's go back and let's show you back. Let's go.
The original.
Yeah, let's see if let's just see. Start. So here's the original
This
version.
is the original.
You're just trying to cross the path, which is way easier.
Which, you know,
You just gotta shoot it
think,
back.
oh, okay, you just click and go up and down, and you think, oh, okay, well, that's got to be easy.
Right.
That's what I thought, too. It's not as easy as it looks. Oh, you better be careful. You're smashing into things.
Yeah, this is just back and forth, and this right here is super addicting. But
It can get very challenging very quick.
yeah, you're just trying to get the
Oh,
highest
hurry,
score.
hurry, hurry,
I think
hurry,
my
hurry.
highest score like right now is like 109, something like that.
Wow, really? play.
Yeah. But then again, I played this game for like 8 hours too.
Yeah. You have.
And you can't just sit here forever, or you'll blow up.
Uh-huh.
Can't wait too long, or your ball will blow up and you'll die. Nope. 57.
It looks hard. This one or this level or the original level or the new one?
What is duel? I forgot what duel is. Is that where?
I don't know.
Oh, this is where 2 people can play.
2 players.
Yeah, that's cool. So 2 people could sit here and
Battle to see who has the highest score.
yeah.
Yep, and see if you sit there for too long. Yeah, you do explode.
I don't think duel used to be in the game. I think that's something else he's added.
We're gonna try that Infinity one again.
Fuck. You made a hard game, Mr. Nickervision.
And a fun one.
You know, sometimes challenging games like this, though, if they're well done, they can still be super addictive. At this point, I'm just wanting to get like 10 points.
Oh, you would have had it if you'd just not gone back down.
Have 4 points. I can't even get 10. I am going to get... I swear to God, we're going to keep playing it. I'm going to get at least 10 points in this thing. I'm just saying.
It's gonna be a while.
Hey, I don't want to hear that.
There you go. High score. Oh! Oh!
Ah, fuck.
Oh, you went right down.
You got to play this, sir. Next time you get on Steam, you're going to have to go back and play this mode. I mean, you're not on a stream or anything like that. You're just going to have to go play it and tell me what you think. Damn it. It's fun. It's hard. But it's addicting. Totally worth the 49 cents, guys.
Because you start thinking, okay, one more time. One more time. Just one more time. I can do it. Just one more time.
Exactly.
And your one more time is like 45 minutes later.
I can also see a lot of people getting really frustrated, at least with this new mode, and be like, I quit!
Yeah. Super, super easy. I mean, because when you hit it to go down, you kind of go down kind of far.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you don't go down just a tiny bit.
Yeah, it's not like you can't just like that's as fast as you can change direction. So it's not like you're committed to going down at least a little bit. Oh, I missed that gear.
Oh darn. That I think will be highly frustrating.
At least we know how to do it now. Damn it! Super addictive. Yeah, go grab this game, guys, if you guys haven't already bought it. 49 cents. I mean, can't tell you what to do, but yeah, this is like, I don't know. This might be one of the best values now, especially with this new version and the co-op mode that you can do.
No.
I wanted to get that.
Kept going.
I wanted to go back and get that thing.
But you were gonna go down too far. Ugh.
Fuck. Nickervision Studios, I hate you. Fuck.
No, you don't.
I hate you. If he saw this video, he'd probably be laughing his ass off.
He'd probably laugh too, yeah. It's like, if you hate me so much, why you keep playing?
Uh-huh. If you hate my game so much, why you keep playing it?
Yeah, and why are you looking forward to the next release? Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, I'm getting worse. Watch, Lawrence gonna get this game and he's gonna go get like 1,000 points.
He's gonna message you and be like, I hate you.
Dual mode, 307. Infinite mode, 77 is the highest. There's Nickervision himself, 41. So here's what I'm talking about, guys, and I want to show you guys this, because this is what I talk about so much when I play these little indie games, and you hear me yelling at people. I'm like, I've done it a lot. I asked the developer flat out while I'm playing one of the games, yeah, do you enjoy playing your own game? And one way to test that is to look at a developer's profile, as long as it's not a private profile. But you look at a developer's profile, we see that he's played this game, which is not even, I don't even like this game that much. He's played this one 161 hours. And you see that he's playing his own games. Yeah, he's playing other games as well, but he is playing his own games. So if we come down here, let's see, all games I just recently played. Canadian? Yep, I think he's Canadian as well.
Yeah, it looked like it said he's from Canada.
So Bit Blaster XL, he's played his own little space shooter 522 hours. He's played Ding Dong XL 212 hours. DMO is another one of his games, 161 hours. Orbit XL is another one of his games, 161 hours. Super Bit Blaster XL, the game he hasn't even released yet, 73 hours. Bing Bong, 69 hours. So this guy is playing the shit out of his own games, and they are up in his top 10 games. So that's what you want to see of, you know, indie developer that makes games. Can't say it enough, you know, and that's why you always see me asking these developers, have you made a game that you enjoy playing, you know? And I mean, same thing here. I mean, you can go to me. And what about you, Zax? Are you making games that you just play? You like to play yourself? Or you just put out garbage? Well, Rock and Roll, 233 hours. Laser Ball, how many hours do I have in that one? 58 hours in Laser Ball. Poggers, how much time do I have in Poggers? 61 hours. Oh, well, what about Prison Ball, Zach? Your latest game, how much have you played that one? 137 hours. So yeah, and I can't reiterate this enough to indie developers out there, people making these games. Are you creating a game that you want to play despite how simple the graphics may be? Or are you just buying a bunch of zombie assets on the asset store and popping them in an empty world, thinking that you're going to make a killing and make a lot of money because you're making a zombie shooter, but you're not making a game that you would enjoy playing yourself? I think we see the latter way too much on Steam. I would love to see developers start creating games that they enjoy playing themselves above all else, above just throwing zombies assets together in an empty world and thinking they're going to get rich. First and foremost, create a game that you think will be fun to play, that you yourself would enjoy, and when you do that, you just might have other people that share and love the game. And then after that, hopefully success will come to you. But even then, you may not get rich. I definitely haven't got rich
you're
yet.
not always guaranteed.
Yeah, you're not guaranteed to get rich
with that.
but at least make a game that, and also, you know, you should enjoy building these games. You should enjoy making the games. I know that it can be a long, frustrating process to create games, especially when you spend, you know, hundreds of hours making a game. Like, I guarantee you, I probably got at least a couple hundred hours making Prison Ball. You spend all that time making a game, and it's just a simple little 2D, you know, brick breaker game or whatever. But if you have fun making the game, then it doesn't have to be work. It shouldn't be work. It should be something you're passionate about doing. Yeah. You know, what is your motivation for making games? Are you enjoying making the games, first of all? Obviously, money's going to be a motivation for everybody. Everybody wants to get, you know, wants to make money doing what they're doing and be able to share it with other people, but also have other people love what they're doing. And, you know, money's a nice motivator. But first and foremost, I think you should enjoy not only crafting the game, you should enjoy playing the game that you craft, the game you craft. So there's that. Laurent, how are you doing, man? Look at the new games that came out on Steam today. We have I'm going to keep this stream pretty short because there's some other things that I want to do before I go to work today, guys. But I do want to look at the new releases.
We do have a couple games that we wanted to look at.
Yeah. Coffee Talk. Pixel Graphics Indie Casual Adventure. Coffee Talk is a coffee brewing and heart-to-heart talking simulator about listening to fantasy-inspired modern people's problems and helping them by serving up a warm drink or two. It is regular price $12.99, $13. Looks interesting. I am doing well, man. You kind of have a recipe thing here. Oh, you have to actually make the coffee too. Oh, look at you put the etchings in there. That's pretty cool. You and I have had a few coffee talks, Sarah.
Yes, we have.
Over the past year and a half, 2 years. Yep. All right, I'm gonna make coffee and then we'll talk. Mornings.
Over 3.
Yeah. Possible soaring. Soar through the sky at an intense speed while gracefully dodging perilously close obstacles. Test your reflexes and precision maneuvering ability as you master the challenging but intuitive skill of flight.
Welcome in, Marvin. How are you doing today?
Marvin the Martian, how you doing, man? Oh, one thing I want to do here, guys, is I want to go ahead, before we actually get into another indie game of sorts, I want to go ahead and help a fellow friend. And this is the friend that Sarah went back when we played our first game together. Sarah, do you remember what it was?
Yeah.
It was
I remember it was Time of the Zombies.
Yes, Time of the Zombies. So this was the first game that Sarah and I reviewed together. It was a year ago, back in January.
Yeah, when we actually started doing reviews together.
This was the first one we did. Definitely check that out, guys. A 99-cent game, and it was a Game Guru game of all games. And it wasn't good.
We had so much fun with that one.
And we left it a negative review. In fact, I think it made a miss video. And talking to, it made a what the hell is.
Yeah.
Time of the Zombies.
Yeah.
But
it was pretty bad.
I gave it a 25% overall score. And I'm telling you, for a young kid, Kevin Kessels, who's put his name out there, so I'm not, really revealing any information about it.
Oh, no, and he's been in our stream before many times, and yeah.
So this kid took my negative review on the chin like a champ. He took our negative reviews so much better than adults have taken my negative reviews and criticism of their games.
He's taken your negative review. I can only think of one other person that has taken your advice and run with it, like Kevin has. So yeah.
So yeah, Kevin, the first thing he did was we advised him. I remember in that video, I advised him to get a different engine. Don't continue to make games in Game Guru because he needs to learn how to make a game properly, not just dropping zombie assets and default assets on a map and calling it a game. So he took my advice. He hasn't made another game with Game Guru, thank God. And he went to Game Maker. Yeah. Because he asked me what game engine I use. So this guy here, he created Gunman. Gunman still needs a little bit of work. But it's so much better. One thing I did when I reviewed this game back in April.
Every game can use tweaking.
Yeah. But I remember this game was so much better than Time of the Zombies. And he started using Game Maker for that one. Now, guys, he has another game coming out. He doesn't have it on here, but he is working on his third game, and I think it's supposed to be up in the next few months. But we're going to take a closer look at this game that he's making. He's basically making a game called Undead Eatery. And it's on Steam now. You can't purchase it yet, though.
I saw him stream.
Nope, we're going to go ahead, and he gave us permission to review his game.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to take a
I
look at
knew
this.
privately, but I didn't know if he was okay with us doing it.
Yep, so we're going to show you guys Undead Eatery, and we're going to also leave him some constructive criticism for the game, because Sarah and I took a look at it. Now, I know he's been working on it. I've seen him working on it a lot in Discord. He'll say, hey, Kevin Kessels is working on Undead Eatery, and he's been working on it a lot. And we haven't seen it.
Is this the updated with his updates?
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I think this is updated. We'll see. So he has several levels here. So he's gonna make. He plans on making lots of levels here. We see, and then a free mode. All right, cool. All right.
You remember him as well, Lord?
Generate $100 within 600 seconds to win. Okay. Press U to upgrade. Okay. And then we can move. So these are our staff. Sarah and I figured this out. These zombies here are our staff. We're trying to...
Our staff members,
yeah. People are coming in and they're ordering stuff. And we have food placed out here. It looks like you have food placed out automatically. We're going to come over here. And these people are getting food. Oh, these zombies are delivering them plates of whatever they're ordering. And then we can...
When you start making food, though.
Yeah.
Because you don't have a lot.
I need to... There we go. You left click on it, and you can choose a boiled egg, pea soup, or scrambled egg. So if we hit scrambled egg... trying to remember how to do this.
I thought you just clicked on it and it was done.
Yeah. So we're out of food right now.
Yep.
Scrambled egg. Some weird sound effects going on. Oh, there we go. Okay. So...
We need to make more, though.
Yeah, we need to come over here because they're going to eat it all up. And these people are just ordering whatever we make. So that is... Gonna do some boiled eggs, sure. So we have over 500 seconds left. We've made $32 and we have to make 100. Soup.
It looks like pea soup makes the most. You know?
Does it? Yeah, pea soup. We'll make some more pea soup. We're down to $8. Oh my god, because it costs money to make the supplies or whatever, you know. That's why we're going. I don't exactly know what formula's here. Now, people are passing by. So... Alright, so what we have here is we can kind of see how the game works. If we run out of food, people leave. Otherwise, people are coming in here and they're just eating and we're getting money. We're up to $47 now. And again, we can click on this and make some more food. Boiled eggs, sure.
Oh, hey. Oh, the old man cometh. Oh my god. Rock and roll changed his name.
I see that, rock and roll. How you doing, dude?
Welcome in. Happy belated birthday, old man.
Okay, so Kevin Kessels, we are going to direct this part of the video, this part of the live stream, to our buddy Kevin Kessels, the Time of the Zombies Game Guru game, who actually is an indie developer who likes my feedback and likes listening to me and listening to what I have to say. So first thing I want to say to you, Mr. Kessels, is I like what you're trying to do. This is so much better than a Game Guru asset drop zombie game. But it needs a lot of work. And so, first of all, let's go ahead and start with what I like about it. So, I like your characters, I like your art. I don't know where you got these assets. If you drew them yourself, you did a fantastic job of drawing these yourself. I'm guessing you got these assets somewhere though, but I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen them. Maybe somebody else has seen these assets before. I would say a bigger variety of people would be nice, but you've done a good job of making people walk by the cafe and make people come in and sit down, and they're waiting and stuff like that for food. So I don't know what kind of, how your game's working, because It feels really slow though, so like when I click on this microwave to click on something, I shouldn't have to wait several seconds for the window to pop up. It should pop up instantly, because I feel like that's going to frustrate people. Event population plus 20. I see what you're trying to do here, but there's ways you can make this game much more intuitive and much more fun, I feel like. So I like the fact that you're trying to make so much money and you're trying to hit a goal, and you give the player plenty of time here on the first one. We're going to go ahead and play the second one, because I remember when I played the second level before, so I remember it was like way harder. Yeah, because it was like, I don't know, a minute or something like that. Yeah. And...
I do have a suggestion.
Yeah.
For Kevin.
Uh-huh, go ahead.
The thing that I would suggest is in your eatery, have it look like an actual restaurant, if you could, because this to me seems very like school. Almost, you know, everyone's sitting at the chairs and they're all staring like at the front of the classroom, and it doesn't quite feel like a restaurant.
Right.
You know, most restaurants have the big, you know, have a little bit bigger tables, you know, they can see. Sure, you have some that are 2-seaters, but you know, usually it's more than that. It's 4 or more. You know, have it look like a restaurant. Maybe have some windows, things that make it feel more like that.
Mm-hmm.
Add a bit more ambiance to it, if that's possible for you.
Here's some ideas for you. Okay. We're gonna look at the second level, because the second level, I know we put, when the first time Sarah and I looked at this like a couple weeks ago, the second level was like impossible. Like this level's so easy because you have so much time to hit this goal. So we're almost there. We're just gonna put some more food out here. But I have several suggestions. So the good thing about a video, Mr. Kessels, is you can come in and watch this video and rewind it, replay, or take notes, or whatever you need to do.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so level 1.
My first suggestion.
We had $100 here. I would work on your... I like what Sarah's saying about making it look more like a cafe. But what you have is right now, the graphics, the cafe, and everything like that is fine for right now. Get the game to a fun, playable level, and then work on enhancing the looks of the cafe, making it look better, maybe make the walls taller, etc., etc. But... So now we go start again. Okay, I feel like it should go to the second level automatically. There. Yeah, see, generate $125 with 60 seconds. So, Sarah and I have already tried this. Like, it is so hard to get anywhere close to 125. Like, this level here is impossible. I like that we have 2 different zombies here this time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, we haven't even made any money yet.
Another suggestion I have
Yeah.
is as you go along, in games like this where you make food and you serve and you do stuff like that, and what Rock and Roll said is it's a lot like Cafe Land. And I've played games like this where you run a restaurant, you know, you make the food, you serve them and stuff. As you go along, you learn more recipes, and you have more things that you can make in those kind of games.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be something that as you go about the levels and things increase more, that could be maybe a suggestion other than just a couple things that you have. Or also maybe as the levels get harder, you are able to wait staff. That could be another one.
Yeah, you decorate your restaurant, but the gameplay is the same.
Yeah, decorate it, expand it, get more staff, things like that.
Yeah, but this level here, I feel like it's impossible because I tried it before. Like I was clicking things and had food out the whole time, and I think I maybe made $30 or $35. No, nowhere close to. You know, you just don't. So the first level, you give us like 800 seconds or whatever to get $100, And the second level is pretty much the same, except you want more money in 60 seconds. So yeah, you've definitely got to do some balance. But
Yeah, and your people aren't moving any faster either.
yeah, so let me go ahead and share with you my ideas without the game running and without the sound effects and stuff like that, so you can kind of hear me, Kessels. And these are just ideas, and brainstorming ideas for you. Anybody can chip in as far as.
Yeah, please do. If you watch this later and you see something that you think might be fun, definitely leave it in the comments. If you're watching now and you think of something that you think will be interesting to see in the game, then please leave a comment in the chat as well.
Okay, so here's a recommendation for you. So these people are coming in and they're sitting down and they're ordering, and you have, first of all, you need more than 3 choices. You can have your 3 choices for right now, but what needs to happen is you need to be able to spend money at some point to upgrade and have more options. More options, maybe bring in more people. So a lot of these people that are passing by, it's more appealing if you have more options in here. So maybe more items you have for sale, the more these people that are passing by might come in. Also
ways to upgrade.
Ways to upgrade.
Possibly. Upgrade tables, upgrade your whatever that's, I don't know if that's supposed to be a toaster oven or what it is, but ways to upgrade that as well to make your kitchen fancier.
I think the first thing that I would do in this game is, I feel like when you click on one of your 3 choices, the eggs or scrambled eggs or pea soup, and you pick one, it's just like random. It's just a guess. Okay, so what I think you should do is you should have every person that comes in, that sits down, should order a specific item, like a random item from your list. So this lady comes in and sits down and says, I want a pea soup. And maybe you could show she wants a pea soup by putting it on the screen somewhere, so like in an order. So like if she's the first person to order with one of the zombie waitresses or whatever, it shows a picture of pea soup right here. And then the second zombie is taking an order and he wants scrambled eggs. It shows a picture of scrambled eggs here. And then he wants a boiled egg, so then he's the third person to order, it'll show a boiled egg. So what that means you have to do is come over here, instead of just making a whole bunch of pea soup, every time you click this is why I say it needs to move faster. You need to get this moving a lot faster and more responsive. When you click this thing, it needs to immediately pop up and offer you a choice. So you can say, okay, I need a pea soup here, I need a scrambled egg, and you need to place these in the same order as they're coming up. So you got to fill the demands of the customer. And if you put out too much of the food out, like so if you put, maybe you can kind of guess at it as to what people are going to order. Maybe you can put out an extra few boiled eggs and they stay there for so long. But if they stay there too long, then they'll get bad and it's wasted money. So that'll take away from your money, and you'll see some kind of information showing, hey, this is minus $5 wasted or whatever, if it goes bad. So you can kind of put out however much you want, but if it sits there too long, it's going to go bad, and you're just trying to meet the demand that people have. And so sometimes everybody that comes in might order boiled eggs or whatever. So another thing with this is maybe before each level starts, you can go in and you can price your own items. So you can price a boiled egg from $1 to $5 or whatever. And obviously, the more money you ask for, the more money you're going to make, but people may not order it if it's too expensive. So there's a lot of things you could do here that would add a ton of fun, I think, to the game, a ton of interaction. So there's a lot there. First thing I would do is I would make it so before the level starts, you get a price your items. So each one individually, maybe it just shows all 3 or however many items you have on the screen, has a left arrow and a right arrow. And so you can price it from, say, $1 to $5 or whatever, whatever you want, $1 to $10, whatever. And you can price each item individually. So you can try to get greedy on the eggs. If you think greedy, the eggs are hot, maybe you ask a little bit more for those or whatever. And so before every level, you price your own items, and that determines kind of how much money you make. And it also determines what these customers come in and order, potentially. If you have a really good deal and you're selling boiled eggs for $2, but scrambled eggs are $5, maybe everybody that comes in is going to order the scrambled eggs. You know,
Mhm.
I think that would be really cool. I think that would be fun. So let you price your items before the level starts. Also, I think, like I said, the customers should be able to order whatever they want. Not just right now. It feels like they're just kind of forced to eat whatever you put out.
Subject to what you
Yeah,
make. Hmm.
they should have their own choices and order what they want. And then if you have it over here, they get served and they're happy. Also, when you have them leave, when they get up, you should have a dollar sign say ka-ching. You need a ka-ching sounds. Those are easy to get. Get a ka-ching sound. And then maybe as they leave, you see if they're happy or mad. At least make like a smiley face or a happy or a mad face or whatever. Maybe they're mad because they wanted scrambled eggs and you didn't have any scrambled eggs over here, so they just walk out and you make no money, obviously, on that. So there's so much you could do with this that could make it a lot more fun right now. What you have right now is way, way, way too basic to put on Steam even for 99 cents. People are if you put this game out right now, it would get 90% negative reviews. Nobody would like
Um,
it. Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead, sir.
um, that's okay. Rock and Roll made a suggestion to
Uh-huh.
add more stoves,
Yeah, more
so you can
so
have, so you can have dual things cooking.
true. Yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe even make it like rock and roll's kind of going here. Maybe this is the for right now anyway, because you only have 3 items. What if you made this over here be the boiled egg wall? Make this over here be the scrambled egg wall, and over here is your pea soup wall. So you actually have to move your character to make whatever he needs to make. So if you see that a lot of people are ordering pea soup, you're like, oh shit, I need to go over here and make pea soup. That would be something. So this is your, have each wall dedicated to a certain food, and then maybe eventually as you grow and you start offering more foods, in your restaurant or whatever, that's when you have to expand and you have to get a bigger cafe with more walls, basically. So maybe a second room or something like that, and maybe you could create a doorway between them. But that means you're going to have to be able to zoom out and show all the rooms and stuff like that. So, I mean, we're throwing a lot at you right now, but let's start simple. I like Rock and Roll's idea. For right now, let's go ahead and see how it works by, first of all, making these people come in and choose whatever they want to order. And you either have it or you don't. If they wait 10 seconds, or maybe not 10 seconds, but 30 seconds, and they don't get their food delivered by one of your waiters because there is no food available, they get up. Maybe make it a little bit random. Some people are a little more patient than others. But if they don't get their food within a certain X amount of time, they're going to get up and walk out with a disgruntled face, and you get no money, right? And I would definitely do what Rock and Roll said. I would put this here, make this be, one food, this wall be one food, and put all the same stuff here, and make this be your, another food. So scrambled eggs, boiled eggs, and pea soup, whatever. Let's try that, see how that works out. Make people come in and order one of the 3 items you want. And again, before the level starts, you get to price your items, and they're going to have to consider the price and what their demand is and everything like that when they come in and sit down. And they're going to, you'll see maybe something over their head what they want. And then once they order
Well,
it, maybe you can see it over here as well or something. What do you
what
think,
I
sir?
what well, what I was gonna say is that as you served them food, when the waiters went over to collect the plates,
Hmm.
you were earning different money according to what you were making.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
That was already there.
Yeah.
It was already pre-priced.
Okay.
So, yeah, it just all depends, You're going to make pea soup. I think you earned more on that than you did a boiled egg.
Right. I like it. I mean, I like where you're going with this. I mean, I would get the simplistic version of what I'm doing done first, and then we can talk about what you have and maybe give you more to go on if you want to make it expanded even more. I mean, obviously, if I was making a game like this, honestly, I would make two different. I would make your pricing mode. I'd make two different. I'd probably make 3 different phases of this selling. I'd probably make a phase where you're and since you have it like zombie eatery or whatever, I'd probably make it be I don't know. I'd make it definitely be a pricing phase, and then your selling phase like you have right here. And then I would also make some kind of a phase where you have to go out and buy supplies. So right now you have all the supplies being automatically done for you. I would say you have to go buy supplies. You have to go buy eggs. You have to go buy butter, grease to cook them in. You have to go buy the peas to make pea soup in. You have to buy the supplies with their money. So don't just have money taken out automatically as you're selling. Have there be a buying phase where you're going and buying supplies based on what you think you'll sell. And if you run out of supplies, you can't sell that item anymore because you don't have the supplies to make it. So yeah, a buying supplies phase, a pricing phase, and this phase here. I like what you're doing so far, but I think you can make this game way better and way more fun. What you have now, and I know this is really early, but we're just trying to give you some ideas on how you think. Anybody else in the chat have any ideas? What do you think, Sarah? One thing too, I would recommend you do as well, Mr. Kevin Kessler, is let me go ahead and just leave this up for like right now. Let's go. Let's show you something here. If I can find it on my desktop. Right here. So if we go into Sims Online, now this is a game that came out. This is an online game that came out many years ago. You can go get free. You can go get free Sims Online. I think you just Google free Sims Online. Google free Sims Online. You'll find the website where you can download this and you can play this completely free. So I would highly recommend, Kevin Kessler, I would recommend that you go download this free SO, set up an account, and go play this game. And I'll show you what to do once you get in. Play it yourself, and I think it'll help you with your idea as well. So I'm not saying copy exactly what you're seeing going on in this game. Make it your own. But there's kind of a mode in this game where you can make money by doing sort of a similar thing, and you'll see kind of how this kind of is way deeper than what you already have. And this, like I say, people can go and play this for free right now, and they can interact with people, and they can build their own house, and you can do this all for free right now with free SO. So you really got to think, okay, well, am I making a game that people are going to want to buy for money when they could do something that's 10 times better in a free game online for free right now? So you got to really consider all that too. Don't remember. Sarah remembers playing this game with me.
Yes.
I don't know if this is a password or not. That's the bad thing about these games. I haven't played this in like over a year, I think. It's been about a year.
It's been a long time since we played it, yeah.
Yeah. I really want to get in here because I want to show. And crap, man. What was my password, Sarah?
I don't know. You never told me your password.
Damn it.
Well, I mean, you can look at videos and things. Since Zax can't remember his password right now, but
Yeah.
you can look at our gameplay. I mean, you've put it on your channel, so you can look up and kind of see, as far as serving food and doing stuff like that, and kind of how it is there, and maybe that'll help you capture some ideas doing it that way.
Yeah, I can't remember my password.
Other games that also you do that. There might not be any games on Steam, I don't know, but I know there are.
Glad to see I'm not the only one.
Phone that are that way.
Yeah, the password that I thought it was is not that. People here watching. So if we put in Ultima, not Ultima, I'm sorry, Sims Online,
A lot of it's going to be newer.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the old stuff.
Your online presence makes an impression. Make sure your words are as professional as you.
My quote is, when life gives you the more... When life gives... What kind of dance is... Guys, to show you guys what that looks like. Form outfit.
This guy's just going around and visiting
That's the tragic
other, which is what we did a lot too.
upload. Hopefully you guys have an awesome day.
Visiting other lots and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but just definitely look up games. Different ones that are like this, different cafe games, restaurant games, and things like that to see how those work. And make a list of things that you like and see how you can implement them in your own game.
Very, very true. Yeah, I really wanted to show them that cafe part. But yeah, if you make an account over at Free Sims Online and you go and you just do a job, like you just have to do a job. You have to get a job as a waiter in the game. And you can ask other people that are playing the game how to work in the cafe, and they'll tell you how to work in the cafe. And you can play it completely free. Like, set up an account, you can play it for free. Go work in the cafe, do a job working in the cafe, and you'll see how that people come in to your restaurant in that game. People will come in and they'll have different orders for all kinds of stuff, and you have to actually make whatever they order. And it can be a lot of fun, but you'll see you make more money based on how well you do in that game. See what kinds of new games we got now. It's after 11, so most of the new games that are going to come out today have come out now. There's so many games that come out. We looked at Coffee Talk already, so a whole lot of games that Zaxtorian puzzle platformer. Sounds scary to me, Sarah. Okay, so the one game that I was looking at that we was gonna play that I want to take a quick look at, guys, here is we really liked Greyland. Remember that, Sarah?
Yes, I do.
Sarah loved that game. Panic, we got there's one game I wanted to look at today before we get off here. It was that action RPG. What was that game called, Sarah? Do you remember?
There are tons of them.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet.
To look at today.
I haven't played it yet today. Let's go and let me go into see if I got any new games first of all. Oh, I haven't redeemed it yet. No wonder I couldn't find it on my desktop. Okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and read a game called Ether Loop.
See, I thought it was Ether.
Ether Loop? Yeah, probably Ether. Only 226 megabytes. And this is a game. We can look at the store page. Came out about a week ago. Already getting 55 reviews, 87% positive. And is it their first game on Steam? It is. Their first game on Steam is a hardcore, fast-paced bullet hell with roguelike elements. Descend the unforgiving depths of a mysterious world and encounter challenges, discover dynamic environments, and fight ruthless creatures while unveiling the secrets of the loop. So, looks really fun. I haven't played it yet, guys. As you can see, no time in the game here at all. But we're gonna go ahead and see if this game is worth it. It is 12 bucks right now. So yeah, looks like fun. Play it.